Hey y'all, happy Friday. So let's finish up verse 4 today. So we're in Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 4. So we've talked about yesterday believing and being a follower. And so he's called us to be holy, consecrated, and set apart for himself. And that we should be blameless in his sight, even above reproach, before him in love. That God chose us, picked us out in Christ. He picked us out in Christ. That we should be holy, consecrated and set apart for him, blameless in his sight, even above reproach, before him in love. He foreordained and destined us. He planned in love for us to be adopted and revealed as his own children through Jesus Christ, in accordance with the purpose of his will, because it pleased him and it was his kind intent. In Christ, in Christ, in Christ. That's the key to the book of Ephesians, is that everything is in Christ. The only way that you and I could ever be blameless before the Father is if we are in Christ. And for those of us who have received Jesus and made him Lord of our life, we are now in Christ. Galatians 2:20 says, I am crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live. It says, 2:20, I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ the Messiah lives in me. And the life that I now live in the body, I live by faith in, listen to this, by adherence to, reliance on, and complete trust in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself up for me. Therefore, I do not treat God's gracious gift as something of minor importance and defeat its very purpose. I don't treat it as something of minor importance and defeat its purpose. That in Christ, I am blameless in the sight of God, above reproach in his sight. And that was his plan. His plan was the creation that he loved. That was so filthy. Y'all, Adam and Eve, again, kicked out of the garden to clothe them. He could not have relationship with them. Could you imagine how that broke the heart of God? To be unable to have relationship with his family. So he planned, of course, a way, chose us, that we could be blameless in his sight, above reproach. And he foreordained us, he destined us, and planned in love for us to be revealed as his own children through Jesus Christ, in accordance with the purpose of his will, because it pleased him and it was his kind intent. I love the word that the Amplified uses here, in that he destined us, he planned in love for us to be revealed as his own children through Jesus Christ. If you've ever seen those shows, it's just like the big reveal is at the end. And Satan thought he had won. When Jesus was in the tomb, there was no more life, there was no more breath, no more heartbeat. He knew he had won. But 3 days later was the big reveal. Something that Satan could have never planned for, could have never foreseen, could have never, been able to take into account in his plan. We were revealed as children of God. Oh, I'm so thankful that Satan can't stop the plan of God. And that nothing he has planned, nothing that he has designed or set up, nothing that he has schemed up can compete with the immeasurable and unlimited and surpassing greatness of God's power in us and for us. Whew, that's good. I will see y'all later. Bye.